What happens when the man who left you for another comes crawling back, broken, alone, and haunted by the very choices he once bragged about? Can love survive betrayal, or is it true that what goes around, comes around? In the dusty heart of Umuchukwu, beneath an old udala tree-turned-tea shed, Ebere sat with a hot cup pressed between her palms. The rising steam fogged her eyes, but the real mist was the memory, Anayo's face as he walked away that fateful day. She could still hear his voice, proud and cold. "You're too ordinary for the kind of life I see myself living." That day, he ended everything. Their 5 years of courtship, the secret letters, the moonlit promises. All gone, because Anayo had found Cynthia, a rich businessman's daughter in the nearby city of Nui. He didn't say goodbye kindly. He said it as if Ebere was a phase to grow out of. And Ebere, wounded but proud, simply whispered, "What goes around, comes around." She didn't cry in public. But that night, she watered her pillow with silent pain. Anayo and Ebere had once been the golden couple of Umuchukwu. Childhood friends turned lovers. They fetched water together, studied under lantern light together. Anayo had sworn, "No woman will share my future but you, Ebere." But the moment opportunity came. A new job in Owerri, a wealthy crowd, city exposure. He changed. He stopped writing. He stopped picking calls. And when he returned to Umuchukwu after 1 year, he came with a surprise. Not a ring for Ebere, but a wedding invitation, his wedding to Cynthia. Ebere broke that day. But she did not beg. Her voice trembled, but her spirit stood tall. "One day, Anayo, you'll remember this moment. And when you do, I hate to say it, but I told you so." She picked herself up, started a small tea and snack shop under the village udala tree. It wasn't glamorous, but it was hers. She became known as Madam Hot Tea in Umuchukwu. Her resilience was quiet but powerful. 3 years later, a shadow limped toward her shop. It was Anayo. His once polished shoes were worn out, his shoulders slouched, beard unkempt. His eyes held regret, 1,000 of them. Cynthia had left him 6 months after their marriage. She took everything. It turned out, she married him only to spite another man. When her father's business collapsed, she vanished. No note. No explanation. And with debts hanging around his neck, Anayo lost his job, house, and status. He returned to Umuchukwu, broken, empty, and ashamed. Under the udala tree again. He saw Ebere sipping tea, looking calm, even beautiful in a simple wrapper. He tried to speak, but the words stumbled. "Ebere, I messed up." "You did," she replied, calmly. "But I warned you." He knelt by her tea bench. "Please. I don't deserve forgiveness, but I need to say I'm sorry." Ebere sighed. "I forgave you a long time ago. Not for you, Anayo, for me." "So, is there still hope?" he asked, desperate. Ebere looked away, then softly said, "Hope is something you protect, not throw away." And with that, she handed him a cup of tea. Not as a lover, not even as a friend, but as someone who had moved on, stronger, wiser. Moral of the story. Love is a seed, nurture it and it blossoms. Neglect it, and you'll harvest regret. Never look down on someone climbing, they might reach the top before you. What goes around, always comes around. People change when their priorities shift, but not everyone who leaves you is a loss. Sometimes, rejection is just redirection to your true purpose. Let go with grace, and grow with dignity. Thanks for watching.